What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar and welcome to the team builder. I'm going to make this super quick for D.Rey. This is going to be week 9 of NCP, I believe. If we win this one and our next one, if we win them both big, then we actually have a shot at playoffs. It's a slim shot, but it's a shot, so I'm going to go over the team builder since I'm taking these pretty seriously. I thought I was out of playoffs like a week and a half ago, and then it just turns out that the stars pretty much aligned for me. So looking at D.Rey's team, Scolipede, Cryo, Garchomp, Obstagoon, Xatu, Rotom Wash, Gourgeist, T-Tran, Slurpuff, Conkeldurr, Togetic. I think a lot of these mons don't really have merit in coming to this game. Like Gourgeist, I don't think has merit coming to this game. Conkeldurr, I don't think is very good. Sorry, my webcam froze. Yeah, Conkeldurr I don't think is very good. Togetic I don't think is very good. Xatu I don't think is super good. And Scolipede I also don't think is super good just because I think I can out-offense it. And it wouldn't be able to get through Mimikyu. It wouldn't be able to get through the priority I have with Sucker Punch, things like that. It can't really touch Zapdos, so I don't really think Scolipede has that much merit to come. So that means that Cryo, Garchomp, Obstagoon, Rotom Wash, Heatran, and then like Slurpuff are the 6 that I was expecting going into this game. And that is a really terrifying 6 because Garchomp with Rough Skin Rocky Helmet's really problematic for things like my Zarude, my Zapdos, my Mimikyu. And I pretty much traded away all my bulk, so I pretty much have a hyper offense team, which is pretty uncomfortable for me to build with, but let's just go ahead and go into the team. So I want to try to win with Mimikyu simply because I think Mimikyu does have a good matchup on pretty much everything outside of like Scolipede, kind of, if my thing is broken, if my disguise is broken, and I need Slurpuff weakened a little bit. But if Slurpuff comes, I'm expecting it to be more of an offensive Slurpuff because even defensive Slurpuff can just get bopped by like a Life Orb Thunderous Kick into a Brave Bird. So I'm not really expecting too much of that, but I wanted this thing to be the main win con because even with just 4 attacks, it goes to town. I actually think I had Swords Dance on here. I think I switched Swords Dance off last minute for Drain Punch. Yeah, I did this. So I had dual Ghost Stab, Fairy Stab. Really good Pokemon to be able to clean up late game. But if that one doesn't clean up, this one will, because this Pokemon just has a phenomenal matchup versus pretty much everything on my opponent's team that's not named like Rotom Wash. But even then, Rotom Wash doesn't want to take a +1 Dragon Claw. So, and the rest of my team kind of sort of pressures Rotom Wash really well since they don't have the best switch-ins to everything else. So this is just simple DD. I have enough speed for Heatran, I think. Max speed Heatran in case it's Scarf Heatran, but these 2 are the main win cons of the week, and I want this to be the main breaker. I have protected pads because Rough Skin Rocky Helmet Chomp is something that I'm really expecting to be his main initial switch into this, to be able to take like a Thunderous Kick or a Close Combat or even a U-turn to be able to scout if I'm Life Orbed, if I'm Banded, if I'm Scarfed, something like that. So I'm expecting that to be the initial switch in, and I don't want this to take like 20% health just because of Garchomp coming in. So protected pads, enough speed for Obstagoon, and then just a bunch of offense. Next up, we have Shuca Berry Zeraora. This is going to be able to lure in Garchomp and be able to beat it 1v1. If Garchomp comes in, I click Play Rough, I take an Earthquake, and then unless it's fully Fizz Def, another Play Rough does kill it. So that's kind of the goal here. Once that's out of the way, I can Volt Switch pretty much for free, and then I can get into a really nice U-turn core of these 2 and my next Pokemon as well. So really good coverage versus the entire team. Plasma Fist, Close Combat hits pretty much everything on the entire team. Next up, we have my Fizdef Zarude. This is pretty much going to be there just for offensive Garchomp. If it's like Scale Shot, Dragon Claw, Stone Edge, SD, any sort of Garchomp, I want to be able to get off a Power Whip on it and then be able to drop in my Mimikyu once it's set up and waste the disguise on that and then try to sweep with Dragonite. So my biggest bulky pivot, I guess you could say, if I was offensive in this game, because I'm recording this after the fact, if I was offensive in this game, looking back at it, this thing kind of just cleans up everything that my opponent has, and I didn't realize it until after the game. But phenomenal coverage, phenomenal Pokemon. I really like it, but it's my Garchomp switch-in. And then next up, we have my Spadef Wall, which is my Heatran switch-in with Rocks knockoff U-turn Psyshock. Psyshock is there just to be able to hit Cryogonal a little bit harder since it does have stupid high Spadef. So that is going to be the team. Let's go ahead and hop right over into the video. What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar. I'm starting this one a little bit abruptly because we're already in the game because somebody forgot to server deafen me. I'm not going to name any names. Josh, anime sucks. So we're going up against D.Rey, and yeah. So I really just want to win with Mimikyu because I feel like that'd be a massive slap in the face. He didn't bring Scolipede, which is really lit. And I really want to get up my rocks so that way it forces him to defog and then I can pivot. And once I get in my Zero Aura, it looks like I kind of just claim a kill. So I think that's what I'm going to aim to do. Shook it for Garchomp, that way I can never get up an SD versus me for free at least. Yeah. And if he does get up an SD, after I do 2 play roughs to him, Shadow Sneak from Mimikyu will kill, and the more kills Mimikyu gets, the better this game. Also, Mimikyu and Dragonite don't have custom colors because I'm a bot and I forgot to do that before I picked them up, but okay. If we win this by like 3-0 or better, we shockingly still have a shot at playoffs. Like, I have to pretty much 6-0 my last opponent, but the shot is still alive. And you know what they say, shoot your shot like 2021 or something like that. Okay, so he leads off with Heat Train, that's perfect. Only bad thing is if he is like Choice Scarf Eruption, but even then I take it pretty well. I'm just going to go for the knockoff to get rid of its item. You can set up rocks, don't really care. The sooner I can get rid of this thing's leftovers, Shookaberry, Choppleberry, the easier it is for me to kill it later on with like my Zarude or my Zero Aura. Something along those lines. It goes for Eruption, just don't be Specs. Even if you're Specs, I still live, but yeah, okay. Cool. So it was Scarfed, that's really good. So Mesprit versus Heatran. We'll say he's at 80%. Eruption is doing 48% max. Unless he's modest, which is very possible, I assume, but I'm at 50 exactly. I might as well try to get up my stealth rocks. I think that once this thing goes down, I'm going to bring in my Zapdos. Can I live? I can live. Nice. Mesprit, you're a god. Like, I don't give a shit what anybody says about you. You're hot as fuck. And then I think I'm going to go for CC. Like, pretty much indefinitely. We'll go for a U-turn just in case he switches out. Lava Plume, nice. Okay, so now I drop in Zapdos and I click buttons, it looks like. Yep. Versus Garchomp. I'm trying to see if Thunderous Kick will kill. It looks like it does, so I'm going to go for that. So that way if he goes into pretty much anything, it'll take a crap ton of damage. Arya, Slurpuff. Takes rocks. Ooh. Is it White Herb? No, it's lefties. I was gonna say, if that's White Herb, that could be a little problematic. Brave Bird doesn't quite KO, but I can U-turn. And the next time this thing comes in, it'll be in range of a Thunderous Kick into a Brave Bird. Because to fully Fizz Death, it does 63 to 75. Looks like he's a little bit healthier than that. I'm just going to drop in my Zero Aura, and I'm going to click Plasma Fists, I think. Sticky webs. Okay. Could be worse. Could be worse, because what I want to win with is either my Mimikyu or Dragonite. Dragonite doesn't really give a shit, so I'm going to go for Plasma Fist here. It will kill the Slurpuff because it's at -1 defense. No, it won't. Never mind. Not if he's fully Fizz Def, but it'll take away the ability for him to switch into this with the thing next time. If he goes into Garchomp, I think I'm going to just stay in and weaken it. Okay. Good damage. Lefties. So that means he's not scarfed. Gonna go for another one. I kind of want to be able to bring in... Does he go into Garchomp? He does. Okay, so... So here I'm going to go for 2 Play Roughs. If he's Scarfed, I live in EQ because of my Shuka Berry. If he is Roselli Berry, then I at least get damage off. If he sets up an SD, he will lose his Garchomp. I pretty much never want to allow him to have a free switch in. And the team is getting weakened enough for Dragonite to sweep now. Cryogonal's Ice Shard to me with my thing broken is only doing 37%. So I think I only need nice damage. Does he go for EQ or does he set up an SD? Ooh, he's rescuing Rocky Helmet. Goes for rocks. Cool. Yeah, I'm never switching this thing out. Yeah, I'm literally never switching this thing out. He lost his Scarfer. He has nothing to outspeed this. I just need to hit this Play Rough. I do hit it. Nice. So Zero Aura takes out Chomp, which is great. Arya. Ooh. Why doesn't Slurpuff have a default, like, fat set? I don't want him to be able to Draining Kiss and get a lot of health back. So, unfortunately, I don't really have a different switch in. But this thing looks pretty useless. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's going to gain a lot of his health back. But I think I might still be okay. Because if I can get him an SD with my Mimikyu, I might be okay. Draining Kiss, yep. It's going to do a lot. But now I think I just fire off a Power Whip. I think what I really need to do is I need to get into my Mimikyu next, and I need to break. So I actually still outspeed this thing. So that means that my Mimikyu will also outspeed this thing. Even at +2. And I need him at 66 to 78, it looks like. So I think that this Power Whip will put him just in range. If I hit it, of course. Calm Mind. Why? I don't understand why. Because after this next Power Whip, you're not going to be gaining enough from Draining Kiss. Like 2 Power Whips kills. Yeah, I don't know why. Wish. So he's Wish, Protect, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss. No, he's Webs. Last move is Webs. Okay. So now I go for Power Whip, hope I hit, and hope it kills. And I missed that one. Are you shitting me? Damn. He choked and got rewarded. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Power Whip here. I cannot believe he got rewarded for that play. Goes for Calm Mind. I'm hoping he goes for Draining Kiss here. Like, or I mean, I guess I ultimately hope he goes for Wish, but like, the next Power Whip will kill him. Okay. So he's in the range that I wanted him to be for Mimikyu. So now Mimikyu can get its +2. Or do I just go for 2 play roughs? I honestly think I just go for 2 play roughs. No. Yeah, I'm gonna Swords Dance here. He breaks my disguise, which is fine. He shouldn't be gaining much recovery from this. Doesn't gain any recovery from it. Okay, I thought he gained a little bit. +2 to 66 to 78. Mimikyu, my friend, my buddy, my pal. Land. Once this is gone, Dragonite can win. Not easily, but it can win. It hits, and it kills. Nice. So now, what does he go into? Obstagoon knockoff, I guess. Went into Heatran. Flash Cannon is the only thing that can kill me, but then that brings in my Dragonite, and then I can set up and I can win. Did I just go for a Shadow Sneak here? I think I just go for a Shadow Sneak. Get off the damage I need. And then Dragonite at +1. Should be able to clean up. Cool. Flame Body burned me. What a bitch. That sucks. Especially because you went for Eruption. This isn't going to kill. Oh my god, if he didn't get the burn. That sucks. I'm just gonna go for Shadow Claw here. It might kill. Okay. Now we go into this. We set up a DD. Do we set up a DD or do we just EQ? Kind of want to just EQ. I'm going to EQ. I don't want to risk him being Will-O-Wisp. I'd rather just kill it and then... If he goes into Obstagoon, I'm going to click Dual Wing Beat twice, I think. Full load, Rotom. You died at Dragon Claw, right? Like, you should die to Dragon Claw in your lefties, so... He outspeeds me, wow. I honestly didn't think he would outspeed me. However, I am going to DD up until I die. Because now Zapdos does just clean. And I kind of do want to be able to outspeed Obstagoon. Goes for Volt Switch, so now I will at least outspeed the Obstagoon or the Cryogonal, whichever he goes into, and I can get off a big hit on it. Like, it's not the biggest hit in the world, but... yeah. 2 Dragon Claws will be a lot of damage on him. And I think he dies... Ooh! He has boots, so he's not banded for Ice Shard. And I think I just go for Dragon Claw here. Yeah, because I don't want to miss a Dual Wing Beat and not get any damage off on this thing. Because then after this, I bring in my Zapdos and I win, I think. Didn't go for Ice Shard. Clutch. Holy shit. That did a lot more than I was expecting. Now I go into this and I think I just click buttons. Yeah, like a freeze drive from this thing never kills me. I just go for Thunderous Kick. The only out I think he has if he's also Scarf Obstagoon. Wait, did I get hit by webs? Or did he just naturally outspeed me because he's faster? I have to double check that. I thought webs didn't hit flying types. Pretty sure they don't, but... Okay, let me double check to make sure that... Okay, no, I didn't get hit by webs. I click CC. Just don't be scarfed, forehead. Just don't be scarfed. Nice. So he was running a super fast Cryogonal. I guess that's why the Dragon Claw did so much, but still. Man, imagine if I Dragon Danced the first turn that he burned me. And then Rotom comes in. And it dies to... I'm gonna go for Thunderous Kick. Oh, guys, it dies to rocks. No! Shit. I wanted another kill for Zapdos. GG to D.Rey. That was really, really close. That was stupid close. That... I think if I killed the Slurpuff on the Power Whip that I missed, it wouldn't have been as close. And I think if he didn't get the Flame Body burn on my Mimikyu, I think it also wouldn't have been as close. But either way, phenomenal game to my buddy D.Rey. Make sure you guys go check him out. His links will be down in the description below. There are very few people in the community that I watch consistently every single week. D.Rey, I watch every single battle, every single week, without fail. Ultra Player, I watch every single battle, every single video without fail. 6 Foot Hacks also. So make sure you guys go check out D.Rey, and JV is another one. So make sure you guys go check out D.Rey. He's one of the amazing coaches that I watch all the time. Please go check him out. Love the dude to death. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Playoff chances are somehow still alive. If I get a really good win next week, I might be able to make playoffs somehow. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.